Your Zoho CRM attachments are important. Protect every file automatically.
Hello everyone! In this video, we will explore the key features of Easy Attachment Backup for Zoho CRM and see how they can support your everyday file management process. The first key feature is Automatic Attachment Backup. Whenever a new attachment is added to a configured Zoho CRM record, the extension automatically sends that file to the selected cloud storage platform. For example, when a contract is attached to a contact record, the extension can automatically back it up to the corresponding contact folder in Zoho WorkDrive. This reduces manual downloading and uploading while keeping your files protected outside Zoho CRM. Now I am in the Contacts module, and I will create a new contact record. I will give the contact the name Demo Backup and click Save. The contact record has now been created successfully. Next, I will attach a contract file to this contact record. I will click here and upload my contract file. Then I will click Open and select Attach. The attachment has been uploaded successfully. Here, you can see the contract PDF file in the Attachment section. Now I will check the attachment backup folder that is configured to automatically back up my documents using the extension. This is my Contacts folder in Zoho WorkDrive. If I open it, you can see that a new folder named Demo Backup has been created automatically. Now, if I open the Demo Backup folder, you can see that the contract PDF file has also been uploaded automatically. This means I do not need to download and back up the file manually. This is the first key feature of Easy Attachment Backup for Zoho CRM. The second feature is that the extension supports both Zoho WorkDrive and Microsoft SharePoint. Easy Attachment Backup currently supports both Zoho WorkDrive and Microsoft SharePoint as backup destinations. You can configure different storage platforms for different Zoho CRM modules. For example, attachments from the Leads module can be stored in Zoho WorkDrive, while attachments from another module can be backed up to Microsoft SharePoint. This gives you greater control over where different types of business files are stored. The next feature is support for both standard and custom modules. Easy Attachment Backup can be configured for the Zoho CRM modules used by your organization. You can create separate module settings and select the destination folder, backup platform, and folder ID field for each module. This allows the extension to match your existing CRM structure instead of forcing every department to use the same folder arrangement. Now, if you go to the module settings section of the extension, you can see that I have already created two settings. One setting is for the Deals module, and the other is for the Contacts module. If I click Create Setting, you can see that I can choose the backup platform from here. I can select either Zoho WorkDrive or Microsoft SharePoint. Then I can select the module. From here, you can choose either a standard module or a custom module. After that, you can select the field where the WorkDrive or SharePoint folder ID is stored. So it is completely up to you where you want to back up your files. The extension gives you the flexibility to choose your preferred storage platform instead of forcing you to use a single destination. Another useful feature is that the extension can work with an existing cloud folder already linked to a CRM record. However, if the folder ID field is empty, the extension can automatically create a new folder for that record inside the selected root folder. Now, I will open this contact record. Here, you can see that the WorkDrive folder ID field is currently empty. But as you saw earlier, the extension automatically created a folder for this record and backed up the attachment inside that folder. So even if there is no folder ID, the extension can automatically create the required folder for you. If you already have an existing folder, you can save its WorkDrive folder ID in the CRM field. The extension will then back up the attachment directly into that existing folder. Now, let me edit the module setting. I will select the WorkDrive folder ID field. After selecting this field, you can see a message below. It says that contact attachments will be saved in the record folder when the folder ID exists in the WorkDrive folder ID field. If the folder ID is not available, a new folder will be created for each record using the configured folder structure. Now I will create a new folder in Zoho WorkDrive named Demo Backup 2. The folder has been created successfully. I will copy the folder ID from the link. Now I will paste this folder ID into the WorkDrive folder ID field of the contact record. The WorkDrive folder ID is now saved in the CRM record. So, after uploading a new attachment, the attachment should be backed up directly into the Demo Backup 2 folder in Zoho WorkDrive. Now I will click the plus icon and upload another attachment. For this example, I will upload this star image. Then I will click Attach. Now you can see that this record has two attachments. I am currently inside the Demo Backup 2 folder in Zoho WorkDrive. Now I will reload the folder to check whether the new attachment has been backed up successfully. So you can see that my file has been uploaded successfully to the Demo Backup 2 folder. This is how you can use the WorkDrive folder ID field to specify your desired backup destination. Another important feature is the Attachment Logs module. Every attachment backup is monitored through this module. Here, you can review the attachment name, associated CRM record, backup destination, processing status, and upload result. If an upload is successful, the status confirms that the file has been backed up correctly. If a backup process fails, the logs help you identify which attachment requires attention. Now, let's go back to Zoho CRM. Here, you can see the Attachment Logs module. If I open it, you can see the contract file that I uploaded earlier and the star PNG file that I uploaded recently. The Attachment Logs module records the details of these files. You can see the attachment log name, processing response, status message, file name, and related module record ID. Here, the status message says that the file was uploaded successfully. You can also see the record folder ID that I added to the contact record. The record folder URL is also available here. If you click on this URL, it will redirect you to the corresponding folder in Zoho WorkDrive. There, you can see the backed up attachment. So, the Attachment Logs module helps you track your backed up files and review all the related backup details. The next useful feature is Historical Backup. This feature allows you to process attachments that already exist inside Zoho CRM. You can select a starting date, and the extension will search the configured modules for eligible attachments created from that date onward. From the Module Settings page, open the Historical Data section. Here, you can select a date to start backing up your previous attachments. For this example, I will select July 23rd. Then click Backup. You can now see that the backup process is in progress. The extension will process the eligible attachments from the selected date onward. For example, if you select July 1st, the extension will process eligible attachments created on or after that date. This is a very useful feature when you need to back up attachments that were uploaded before installing the extension. The final key feature is automatic attachment deletion from Zoho CRM. After files have been backed up successfully, the extension can remove selected attachments from Zoho CRM based on your configured conditions. For example, you can create a custom view containing attachments that were successfully backed up more than 90 days ago. The extension can then delete those attachments from Zoho CRM while keeping the backup safely stored in Zoho WorkDrive or Microsoft SharePoint. To configure this feature, open the Delete Attachments section. Here, you can create a new deletion setting. Click on Create Setting. First, give the setting a name. For this example, I will name it Test. Next, you need to select a custom view. The custom view must be created in the Attachment Logs module. Make sure the selected custom view includes the required conditions mentioned in the warning section. Now, let's go to the Attachment Logs module. Here, I will create a new custom view. Click on New Custom View. Now, configure the required criteria. For this example, I will select Created Time and apply the required date condition. Then click Save. Give the view a suitable name, such as Attachments for Delete. You can see that this custom view currently contains 24 records. These records can be processed for deletion based on the configured deletion rules. Now return to the Delete Attachments section. Click Create Setting again. Select the Attachments for Delete custom view that we just created in the Attachment Logs module. Then click Submit. The extension will delete attachments from the CRM records included in this view according to the configured time rules. If you no longer need this setting, you can also delete it later. This feature helps reduce Zoho CRM storage usage without losing access to important files. Your backed up files will remain safely stored in Zoho WorkDrive or Microsoft SharePoint. Together, these features provide a more organized and automated way to protect, monitor, backup, and manage your Zoho CRM attachments. Install Easy Attachment Backup for Zoho CRM and start managing your attachment backups automatically.